Okay, I'll go ahead and call the Education Committee meeting to order. We do have a set of minutes for December the 8th.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Are there any questions or concerns about the minutes? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. Any amendments?
Yes. We have one amendment we're bringing. It has not been passed by our Board of Ed yet because our meeting was canceled on Monday and rescheduled for January the 18th. So we're bringing this, asking for approval and then final approval by our board on that January 18th meeting. The budget amendment contains, we're asking to add a staff attorney position for the remaining months through June 30th. We're asking our Dell Tech funds. Basically, this is money that we've received in addition to what was budgeted, and we're just adding it to the line item so that they can spend it. And then the fourth item is because of our teacher shortage, especially in SPED, we're having to contract a lot of those services out, like vision and social workers and some of the other just teachers in general. So we're moving money from the teacher, the ed assistant, and the certified sub line items and putting it into contracts with private agencies to pay for those services. Any questions?
Motion to approve.
I've got a question because I'm trying to understand how this balances.
Well, the top part is coming out of our sales tax revenue. It's increased. We're having about a 10% increase, so we're taking the position for the attorney.
Okay.
So it's not you're increasing revenue, but it's also increasing the expense, so it's not going to balance when you have a revenue line item. I could say this is
Right,
debit and credit, so
yeah, I was
revenue
gonna
is
say you're-
usually a credit.
Right.
So we would be increasing it with a budget.
But you're, okay.
We're just increasing the revenue and also increasing the expenditure line items.
I'm just trying to find all of the,
It's local options. You know, it's at
Right,
the top.
okay, so
That's our
that's-
revenue.
right, so that's your only revenue that you're increasing?
Yes,
Is the 76,000?
correct.
Okay.
The rest of it,
And
we're
then the rest
just,
of it, you're moving from,
well, no,
these other
we're actually
lines.
with the refunds here, the miscellaneous refund items, those are also revenue line items.
okay, this doesn't balance them.
It does balance.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
walk me through it
Okay,
then.
yeah,
Because it's,
yeah. We're increasing our revenue
Uh-huh.
line, the sales tax.
Yep.
That's the 40,000.
uh-huh.
And then the miscellaneous refunds here, the 42.
Okay, so this is another line item for
Mhm.
revenue.
And
Okay,
then the miscellaneous revenues here is the 40,000.
gotcha, okay. Sorry, it's just confusing the
Yes,
way
I
this is
know.
done because you don't have your debits and credits
And-
to actually get this to balance.
Right.
And then especially when you've got your increases and decreases that,
Right, with
Really
budgets, we
don't.
usually do increase, decrease, but if
Yeah.
it would be better for y'all for me to do debits and credits, I can.
I just want to see things balanced, meaning that
Right.
I want to see what revenue you're using to then turn around to pay your expense.
Correct. So the
So,
revenue at the top
okay.
here
Gotcha, so this pays for
that
this.
pays for that expense.
Okay, so this is, that matches that, and that matches that, okay.
And then the others were just
Okay, now I see what you're
decreasing
doing.
expenses in
Okay.
one line item to increase the
Okay,
expenses
I was
in
just
the
trying to
other.
understand
Mhm,
how you
sure.
noted it, so.
So the
Okay.
total for this position is 76,148.50.
Correct,
Okay.
That's only 6 months.
for 6 months.
Okay.
Gotcha, okay.
For 12 months, it's a 122.5, then you're off. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there any other questions?
Do you have the funding
I'll
for
make
the full?
Second.
Yeah,
And
for
that's
the full
subject to board
position?
educational approval.
Yeah.
When you,
Yeah,
what you're doing is you're,
right,
we're booking that increase on your sales tax.
Gotcha.
Since when you're getting into your budget next year, you cannot not account for,
right. That's what I'm double checking.
we're booking it up
It was the
front.
same question we just had with animal control. It was a year or 6 months, so that's,
So next year when we do our budget, we will have
Yeah.
to
We'll
account
have
for
to.
that 10% increase anyway. You can't get by with not
Right.
budgeting.
Yes,
Yeah, so yes, we do.
thank you.
Okay, we do have a motion and a second. Is there any additional questions or concerns? All in favor of the amendment, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion passes. Anything else? Jeff, you have anything you want to share?
Just give you an update. I will be hopefully finding more out about TISA tomorrow. I'll be in Clarksville, some other superintendent's commission's going to speak, and then one of the items is we're supposed to get some more information on TISA. We still have yet to see final rules, and but hopefully we'll get some more information on that tomorrow. And I think that will be important as we start our budget process. So I will keep you updated on that. We're continuing to work with FEMA and the West Wilson project. We've had some communication with them this week. So we're going back and forth. Still have not expended all of our insurance claims, but that is quickly coming. We will be before long. And then that's when the FEMA reimbursements kick in. Just want to let you know we are continuing to interact with FEMA, try to get as much reimbursement on that project as possible. That project is moving along. Of course, days like today hurt you, but if you've been by there, you're starting to see walls come out of the ground. And so far, so good on that. Other than that, still hiring people. We'll say that our applications have picked up since this semester, since the beginning of the first year, and hopefully we will see that continue as we move through and maybe fill some of these open positions.
How many certified people are you down?
I checked earlier in the week, we were down 41, but just like we hired one or two this week, but we still can have people that are moving. I mean, the market is just so competitive. We lost a couple more this week going to another county, and so this market is very, very competitive.
Oh, yeah.
They'll move on you quite a bit.
I know it's awfully tough on every school out there that's short teachers, because that means other teachers have to work more.
It is, that's correct. That
They
is correct.
do what you gotta do.
Yep.
Anybody else have anything?
Motion.
One other,
Second. Yeah. I think Chad motioned for adjournment.
I didn't, but I will.
I thought I heard it, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Okay.
have a motion that's second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank y'all.